Okay, look. Let's stop pretending like this isn't happening. You fart. I fart. Everybody farts. It's the great human equalizer. Fancy people, sweaty people, even babies who haven't paid taxes yet. All of them? Farting. But here's the real question. Why do some farts smell like a chemical crime scene while others are just silent and deadly legends? Well, pull up a chair, preferably one that doesn't trap gas, because we're about to unravel the stinky mystery of the human fart. Let's get scientific for a hot second. A fart, aka flatulence, is just gas leaving your digestive system through the back door. And no, it's not always about beans. It's actually a regular part of digestion. On average, a human lets out about 14 farts a day. 14. Some of you are definitely breaking that record. No shame. Now where does all that gas come from? Two main sources. Swallowed air. Every time you eat, drink, talk, or just exist with your mouth open, air sneaks into your stomach. That air's gotta go somewhere. If it doesn't come out as a burp, it takes the scenic route and exits out the back. Digestive gases. This is where it gets wild. In your gut lives an entire community of microscopic freeloaders, bacteria. These tiny guys are breaking down your food, and guess what? Releasing gas in the process. It's like a microscopic rave happening in your intestines. With burps and bass drops. Your intestines are filled with bacteria that help break down complex foods. Stuff your stomach couldn't finish. Like beans, dairy, fiber, and all the things your diet app said were good for you. But those foods contain compounds your body can't digest alone, like raffinose or lactose. So the bacteria in your gut step in like, don't worry, fam. We got this. And while they do their job, they produce gas, mostly. A carbon dioxide, methane, hydrogen. These make up most of the fart. And here's the twist. Those gases don't really smell. Yup. The bulk of your fart is just plain, odorless air. So if your fart didn't smell, congrats. It was probably just your gut saying, hello, without the attitude. So why do some farts reek? Here we go. Enter the sulfur compounds. These are the real villains in this story. Your gut bacteria, when breaking down sulfur-rich foods like eggs, meat, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and onions, release tiny amounts of gas with names like hydrogen sulfide, smells like rotten eggs. Methanethiol, smells like rotting cabbage or old cheese. Dimethyl sulfide, smells like a science lab on fire. And the worst part? These gases are present in tiny amounts. We're talking microscopic. But their smell? Legendary. It's like if a skunk wore Axe body spray. Still disgusting, just chemically enhanced. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why do silent farts smell worse? It's a common theory and weirdly kinda true. Louder farts usually involve more air pressure, aka more swallowed air and a dramatic exit. They're flashy, the show-offs. But silent ones? Those tend to be the low-key ones made deeper in your gut. Less air, more bacteria, more of that concentrated sulfur gas. They sneak out without a sound. But when they hit, devastation. Basically, loud equals air. Silent equals science experiment gone wrong. Can you control how your farts smell? Sort of. You can't tell your gut bacteria to chill, but you can adjust your diet. Foods that tend to ramp up the stink. Eggs. Red meat. Dairy. Garlic and onions. Beans. Cruciferous veggies like broccoli, cabbage, etc. Eating more of those. Expect more funk. On the flip side, drinking more water, eating balanced meals, and not inhaling your food like a vacuum can help reduce the stink. Also, probiotics. These friendly bacteria might help balance out the gas makers. They're like peacekeepers for your bowels. When should you worry? Okay, jokes aside, farting is normal. But if your gas is suddenly smellier than a swamp fire, or it's happening nonstop with pain, bloating, or weird colors in your poop, maybe check in with a doctor. You could be dealing with lactose intolerance, IBS, or an angry food allergy. Because while farts are funny, your digestive system still deserves some respect. Fun and weird fart facts. Sloths hold their farts in. Seriously, they just don't release them often. Termites are some of the most gassy creatures on Earth. Your dog isn't even close. Your body absorbs some of the gas before you even fart it out. Yeah, you're reusing your own toots. Efficient. And the world record for the longest fart? Over 2 minutes. That's not flatulence, that's a performance. So, why do farts smell? Because your gut bacteria are putting in work. They're breaking down your food, especially the sulfur-rich stuff, and producing gases that, while mostly harmless, can seriously mess up the air quality in your immediate area. So next time you let one rip and it smells like regret, just remember, it's not you. It's the broccoli, and the bacteria, and evolution. We all fart. We all smell. It's one of the last things connecting us as a species. So own it. Laugh about it. Maybe crack a window. Just, maybe don't light a match right after. Methane is flammable. You're welcome for that mental image.